Hello, Joanne here. On this episode of EverNever TV, we have part 2 of our series on how to be an artist. This week, we're focusing on how to become an author. But first, a disclaimer. We're only covering the traditional route to publishing a book, not self-publishing or even indie publishing. That said, here are the 10 steps to getting published. Step 1. Write a book. We'll talk more about this in future episodes, but for now, let's start by saying that you need to actually do the thing. Step 2. Revise and polish. At this point, you don't have a book, technically. You have a manuscript. You need to get rid of all the typos, plot holes, and formatting problems. Have people you trust read over it. Don't just ask your mom and friends to tell you it's great. Ask them if anything's confusing or doesn't click. Revise. You can't move forward until this work is your best. Step 3. Research. Figure out what you've written. What genre is it? How would it be shelved in a bookstore? Look up other books that are like yours and see how they've been categorized. Then, look up agents who are interested in representing that kind of work. You can do this by Googling or even flipping to the last pages of your favorite novels. It's common for authors to thank their agents in the acknowledgments. Why do you need an agent? Well, agents are great because they know exactly which editors would be interested in buying your manuscript. They also negotiate contracts, help you edit, and much more. So, research and make a list of agents. Step 4. Send query letters. This is when it's important to read carefully. Every agent will have different guidelines. Some people will accept a sample chapter, others won't. Whatever you do, never send a full manuscript unless an agent asks you to. Start with a query letter. There are lots of sites, books, and blogs with detailed advice on writing one, but in general, tailor the letter to the agent. Don't just send everyone the same thing. Open by telling the agent why you chose them. Show that you've done your homework. Then, give your manuscript's genre, word count, title, and a short summary, maybe 100 to 200 words. Close by thanking the agent for their time, then read and reread to make sure there are no grammatical mistakes. Try to keep it to 1 page. Once you've sent the letter, be patient. Remember, agents get tons of these every week. You may need to revise your letter and/or query a lot of agents before one finally decides they want to represent you. But once someone does, you're on your way. Step 5. Revise and submit. Once you've signed with an agent, they might work with you to polish your manuscript some more. When it's ready, they'll send it out to editors. If anyone's interested, they'll make an offer to buy it. Step 6. Negotiate your contract. Your agent will take care of this. The deal will include the rights to your work, how much money you'll make, and other similar details. Once it's ready and you sign on the dotted line, you're in business. Step 7. Finalize the manuscript. If your editor thinks your manuscript is still not quite ready, you'll work with them to revise or maybe even rewrite certain parts so that it reaches its full potential. Step 8. Copy editing. Once the story is finalized, it goes to the copy editor, who catches mistakes or problems with grammar, punctuation, and plot continuity, among many other things. Your work may go through this process a few times before everything is shipshape. Step 9. Packaging. During the editing process, your editor will also meet with an entire team of people at the company to come up with a publishing plan. This is when they'll design the cover and set a release date. Step 10. Review, print, and ship. Once the art and design are set, the publisher may print and send out special advanced reading copies, or ARCs, to reviewers and booksellers. Your book will be ordered based on interest and how well people think it will sell. Once the orders come in, the books are printed, bound, and shipped to stores. After they hit the stores, congratulations, you're a published author. It just took a few years. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for part 3 of our series on how to be an artist, in which we will answer questions you submitted.